Hello, Amy. Hello, Captain Action Florida. Be live for 20 minutes. So I have to do something. Well, why did I go live? There was a reason why I went live. I don't remember. Let's see. How you doing, Alexander? Mr. Shaman. Yeah, I'll be live until 10:25. New phone, who this? Oh, Tommy V, it's me, J1. Martha. Hi, how you doing, Martha? Wait, Martha, you new? Martha. Wait, Martha, it's not me. It's not me, like. Oh, yes, that's what I gotta do. Yes, yep, I gotta do that. I gotta do that, Captain. If I'm leaving at 10:30, I gotta, yeah, I do it. I clean them twice a day. They're very messy. It should be like, I should be clean. I shouldn't be cleaning the bird cages every single day. But I should, wake up early in the afternoon. Well, in the afternoon, you check after work. You say, God damn, it's a mess. And then, around nighttime, check the second time. And you look at the cages and you say, God damn, it's a mess again. What the hell? Anyway, Martha, are you new, Martha? Martha Stewart? This is Martha Stewart? Oh, sure, I think it's Martha Stewart. Well, I used to be a fan of yours, Martha Stewart. I used to watch your shows, after high school. Was it high school? I think I was in high school. I would come home and watch it. Yeah, watch your show. I think it was on NBC here in New York, Channel 7. Brielle 6. How you doing, Brielle 6? Yeah. Let's see. Tommy V. Brielle 6. Jonathan, you and Martha are neighbors? Really? You telling me Martha Stewart moved to Harlem? Oh, shit. She must live in the nice part of Harlem, though. Well, she must live in it's the area of Harlem that has a lot of brownstones. She must live in that part. A nice, quiet part. Clean, too. Brielle, Tommy V, Martha, Captain Action Florida, Alexander, the Shaman, Amy, Amy Lee, Amy Klobuchar, Amy Evanescence. Let's see what I went. Oh yeah, that's why I went. I don't know why I went live. I wanted to know whoever's watching and who's on and those in the chat. Oh, hello, Maya, Maya, Maya. I was getting confused. You know what? I watch a British soap opera, right, every day, and there's a character in there. A character in the soap opera, and her name is Maya. But it's a British soap opera, so her name is Maya. But I think you pronounce Maya in the U.S. Maya. right? Hello, J Fam. J Fam soaps are for the ladies? No. LOL. Every time. It's Maya. Yes, Maya. Sorry. But it's that British soap opera I watch, and they call that lady Maya. So I gotta confuse. You know, Maya. Maya. Morris Park or Sugar Hill. No, I love soap operas, but I don't mind it. It's okay. No, I'm not doing it on purpose, Maya. I'm sorry. It's just that British soap opera. That she's one of my favorite characters, and yeah, they call her Maya. No, I don't. Yeah, yeah. So Quinn. No, I why did I go live? Oh yeah, I went live because I wanted to know your guys' opinions on Luigi Maggi. What's his name? Luigi Maggioni. I know it doesn't. Oh, thank you. Right. What's your guys' opinion about Luigi Maggioni? He pleaded guilty today. I was surprised. I thought he was going to fight it. You know, Luigi pled guilty. Yeah, Luigi. What's his last name? Maggioni. Say word. Yeah, he pled guilty. I want. I don't get it. I mean, no. He is guilty, but spending all someone spent a lot of money on his lawyers just to plead guilty. Oh, he what? Oh, I don't know. Oh, he's going to jail for the rest of his life. I heard Quinn, but no death penalty. Toy boy less snitching. John. Oh, why the angry emoji? Toy boy less snitching, and he's going to jail for the rest of his life. Um, 9676. What's that? 9676. Oh, he has money. Uh, Tommy V. Oh my, Tommy V. I was chatting about her soap making and how much I enjoyed it. I didn't know there was a whole channel. Wrong one. Amy Marie Bobcat Bolton Sparkles. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so he pled guilty. So surprise. You know. Well, at least he's gonna stay alive. All right. He's gonna get his three squares, his bath, and a whole bunch of reading material. I guess the feds never used the death penalty. Right. Oh, it's the states that use the death penalty. Yeah, and probably he'll have a girlfriend now. But anyway, imagine Luigi, girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever. Uh, let's see. V33. What's V33? The last federal inmate that got the death penalty was Tim McVeigh. Oh yeah, that was awful what he did. Oh, oh, got it early, Tommy. Do we get a winner? Chicken dinner or something for subbing early? Thanks, Brielle. Brielle, where's Wanda, Brielle? Where's Wanda and DJ Paco? Or I have to say DJ Macho? Where's DJ Macho? Luigi Mangione pleaded guilty to federal stalking charges. Uh, United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. He faces up to life in prison and still faces state murder and weapons charges. Maya, free soap. Oh, I'm just playing, but I really did enjoy seeing that. It was relaxing. Soap. What kind of soap? Soap to take a bath or soap to wash hands? There's two kinds of soaps. Two kinds of soap bars. I noticed when I went to Jay and Jordan their vacation. Well, it's a long vacation, bro. It's 306. It's time to end that vacation, Papa. It's time for him to come back to the YouTube streets, bro. He was getting life. Oh, all right. He was getting life, period. He was smart to plead and avoid going back and forth into trial. Now I want Luigi to apologize. Should apologize live on TV. All right? He should apologize live on TV. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Uh, uh, my mouth gets me in trouble. Uh, uh, apologize to no one, J1? What do you mean? No, I'm talking about not me. I'm talking about Luigi. He needs to apologize. What he did. I knew some Mark. Okay, they had a live. They had a live a few days ago. I missed it as usual. Miguel, how you doing, Miguel? Oh, Miguel, you know Margie, aka Margie Shelley Green. Nah, Margie. She was in Coney Island today or tonight. I believe. I mean, I think she was right. I had been to Coney Island in over a decade. Quinn Swoop, brother. Ever since they got rid of the the batting cages. That was like maybe a decade ago. That's the only reason why I went to Coney Island. I went to Margie and Coney Island looking for Miguel. No. No. That's the only reason why I used to go to Coney Island for a hot dog and batting cages. J1, we're gonna get you a girl, bro. Fernando, what's that? Fernando 809? Oh shoot, Miguel. Oh, how you doing, Miguel? Oh,
I
money.
doing good. I do it on my YouTube the other bit, see firework.
Oh,
Uh,
Miguel.
yeah.
Margie was in Coney Island tonight.
Yeah, I know. I saw her.
Oh, you
But she
did?
had the super. I no, I saw her
On YouTube, right?
BNC. Yeah,
Oh,
BNC.
okay.
Yeah, she had
Got
a
it, got it.
super. Talk about you know what he talk about everybody name, We're not allowed to talk about nobody name. That's why I see me to stop that.
Oh,
Mostly talk
wait,
about
money.
one name going.
Oh,
Guys, I don't want to say it. I'd like to have one of back. I got one of back. That people need to start calling people name.
oh no, no, I didn't. I didn't watch the whole. I didn't watch the whole thing. I was just. I saw it for like maybe 2, 3 minutes. I was checking it. Then Okay, she was saying. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Oh wait, Money 420. Are you going live today? Money 420. Let me know so I could. Money has been my morning show. Oh yeah, I like money. Money. You go live early, like 4:30. That's yeah, that's cool. It's the
What
morning
up,
show. It's
money,
the morning
money,
show.
money? What's up, money, money?
It's the morning show. The morning 420 show. Yeah.
Yeah, blame the money for trying to hit the like on my YouTube. I do on my YouTube today. Maybe
Oh, you
tomorrow
know
we
you
see if we do stream there. I don't know what time, but
can do that? Oh,
uh,
where? Outside?
no, my inside my house. I do them inside.
Oh,
Everybody's
okay.
coming in, Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
So they
Well,
was
that's cool.
yeah, so
Well,
they
drop your
watch a
link. Drop.
firework, inside my window. So that they're a window.
Yo,
Hello. Hello. Hello, Mitchell.
what's up, guys?
How you doing, Mitchell?
Good, good, good.
Mitchell, did you stay on? Did you go to Turns last night? Wait, there was two people live last night, right? There was Turn and Money. Which one you was on, Mitchell? When it was you and Amanda talking.
Um, Probably on
Oh, no, I think I
Money.
was Money.
Probably
Yes, Money.
Money.
Money. Yeah. Oh, how you doing? How's your day today, Mitchell?
Fabulous.
Nice, nice. Did you go out?
No, do you follow Candace Owens at all?
I never did, but I'm a liberal, right? A lefty, right? So I never liked her, but I really, really started disliking her when she went after that Erica Kirk. Like,
Right.
Erica Kirk lost her husband.
Right.
You shouldn't be, how you go after a widow? I don't get that.
Well, she got
So
her butt kicked today by Andrew Wilson.
Andrew
They had a
Wilson,
debate about is Tyler guilty or not, and Candace lost her ass on live TV today. She lost bad.
Tyler. Oh, that's the one that murdered uh,
Charlie
Charlie
Kirk.
Kirk.
Yep.
Why she's doing this? I don't know why she's lethal widow. I don't get it, man. What's she trying? She's a grifter. What's the word? Grifter, right? She's trying to make money.
No, she's jealous of Erica.
Oh,
So she
uh,
overlooked a whole bunch of facts, trying to make this into a bigger story than it is. But the
make,
facts came out, and it looks like Tyler Robinson is more guilty than not guilty. But
oh,
Candace was
explain.
like, "Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I missed that." It's like, well, you've been covering this story for a year, like from day morning to night. You don't have the liberty of saying, "Oh, I missed that very important shit." She got her butt kicked bad, man, real bad today.
Did it show her face? Was she on, like? Was it live? Like
Oh
the
yeah,
cameras were
face to
on, or was it?
face, two people in a room, 5 feet from each other, and her body language, her facial expressions, man, did she get caught bad. And I used to like her a lot, but then she started going crazy on Erica Kirk for no reason.
You don't do that when a person, just lost a love. That's her husband she lost. You don't go after a widow. That's crazy. Uh, I don't understand that.
Well,
I
go
don't
look
know.
at what Laura Loomer says after. I haven't seen it yet, but I know Laura Loomer's gonna mop the floor with what she saw happen to Candace today. Woohoo! But everyone I've watched so far says Kansas lost, and I've watched about 4 people review it already.
Candace Owens. Mitchell. Oh yeah. So you don't like Ken? I mean, I never liked Candace Owens, Mitchell, but I really, like I
No, I
said, I
used to
really
like her
just
a
really.
lot, but then I couldn't
Uh,
understand what she was trying to say about Charlie Kirk and the New York Turning Point. Every time I watched her, it's like, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? You're talking about stuff nobody has any idea what you're talking about. Either, she said today she doesn't think it was a projectile. I don't know. She doesn't think it was a bullet. She still thinks it could have been a microphone. Shit. It's like, come on, Candace. You lost half your brain on this one. Um, but yeah, you'll see it. It's all over. It's all over my feed right now. I can't go past 5 videos without seeing Candace, Candace,
dropped
Candace,
down.
Candace.
After you said microphone, I dropped down. What you said after microphone? What you said?
I don't know.
Oh, you said no. By mistake, I pressed the rep. I dropped down. So you were saying that Williams said Candace Owens said microphone.
Let's put it this way. Today she
Uh,
got exposed for being a liar or a really bad journalist. Take your pick. Either one.
Higher. She was in Russia 2 weeks ago. You know that for a conference with Putin.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I should say, well, there was a conference she attended in Moscow, and Putin was in the same, stage, or, in the same place. Yeah, I don't know why she.
We got
I
to
don't
start
know.
talking. We got to get a conversation in before that girl Sophia comes back. Holy shit.
Sophia.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
from
I forgot
yesterday.
about her. What a nut job, man. What a
No,
nut
I've
job.
never. You know her from before?
Yeah. 2 years ago, something. She was on TPP. I don't know where she
PPP.
went. For a long time, she
Oh,
disappeared, but you can't forget that Roseanne Barr voice.
Oh, is she a liberal like me?
Hell yeah.
I could. Oh, okay, okay. Oh yeah, well, I couldn't really understand her 'cause she was talking really fast, but I know you and her were going back and forth. I just couldn't understand it.
No,
You
basically it's just
know.
her running all over everybody, not letting anybody talk. You know.
Yeah. Um. I mean, I saw her with a squash. Why she was holding that squash for? Or whatever. She had a squash in her hand. I don't know.
God. Thanks for reminding me.
I was just trying. I couldn't understand. Maybe because I had the volume kind of low because I didn't want to bother my neighbors. But I did see that squash. Uh, yeah, Roseanne Barr. Roseanne Barr. Oh, that's the actress. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, so Mitchell, I'm going to say some names. Tell me if you still like them. Oh, I think I already said. I already asked you this before a couple weeks ago. Candace Owens, no. Megan Kelly,
No.
no. Oh no, Tucker Carlson,
Nope.
Marjorie Taylor Greene,
Nope.
her husband. I think her husband worked for the White House, right? No, no, he was a reporter, conservative
I
reporter
don't
in the
know,
White
but
House.
I do think they're all getting paid off, actually.
You know, who
Oh, yeah.
else? Oh, Thomas Massey.
I never really liked him, didn't really knew him, but yeah, he's getting paid off too.
Uh,
Yeah.
who else? Oh, Alex Jones.
Paid off.
You know, that's it. Oh, not Tim Pool. Joe Rogan.
He's okay. I never really watched him though. I never really watched him ever. But he's all right, I
Uh,
guess. Yeah, he's not paid off.
uh,
He's got enough money. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to sell himself out.
oh, this was the question I was going to ask you. Are you afraid of supposedly Marjorie Taylor Greene and Thomas Massey and who's the third person? Oh, I don't know. They're going to form a new party.
The only one that can form a new party is Elon Musk. He's got the money.
Right.
Everybody else will fall flat on their faces. So they can start any party they want, but it's not going to work. They don't have enough personality to draw that much votes, but Elon Musk could. But he's not gonna, because why should he? He already tried politics once, and what they do? They burnt down his dealerships and burnt his cars and put swastikas on his cars. Fuck that, he said. Enough of that shit. I'll go work for my money.
Oh yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Is it true what she said that she was the first Republican to endorse Trump? Like she was the first one like to support him, while
I
everybody else was
mean, I
hesitant.
mean, let's just say she was the first. It doesn't matter. I mean, whether you were first or
Uh,
last, big deal.
but I think she
And
said she made him. Like she's the one that he's reason why he's famous because of her. That's true. Not famous,
I
but
tell
you know
you,
what I mean. Like,
I don't believe a word these people are saying. I just don't believe
uh,
them. I believe they're all paid off. You don't go from liking somebody to then turning around 180 degrees in a day. The next morning you wake up and it's like, that's it. I hate this person. Oh, usually you go away quietly for a year or two. You're a little upset. Maybe you're depressed. But you don't turn on them 180 degrees and start shouting it over the internet unless you're getting a whole bunch of cash. Okay? Because, first of all, you look stupid. It's like, oh, you liked them. And now they did one thing wrong and now you hate them. It just doesn't fly in my book. Like Marjorie Taylor Greene says, well, now she's got this hard on for Israel. It's like, nothing changed, Marjorie. Everything's been the same. What did you expect him to do? Cut Israel off altogether? With Iran being the world's largest state sponsor of terrorism, just sitting out there? All right, Israel, you're on your own. That would cause a bigger war than the one we have now. So, yeah, these people make no sense to me, except they took the money.
like money, like you mean from liberal donors?
Yeah, George Soros.
That's right. Oh,
George Soros,
oh.
baby.
Now, I remember where Marjorie Taylor Greene was like when she started turning against Trump. I said to myself, I wonder what Mitchell must be saying right now when she started turning against him.
But the
I
problem is
wonder if
she
Mitchell's saying,
quit. Problem is she quit. Why did she quit?
I don't know.
Just because a vote doesn't go your way, you don't quit. You still stay in there and you try to get stuff done for your people. She quit and ran home. That's just being a
Yeah,
baby.
oh yeah, she did. She quit. Let the seat. Well, she let the seat empty for a couple months.
Yeah, but why
Yeah,
quit? Because if the
I don't.
president, if you really dislike the president and you thought he really did something wrong, the best way to get back at him is use your power in Congress, not to run home with the money you just made. And she made a lot of money and then
Uh,
ran home. So, doesn't make any sense to me.
I just remember this rumor. When she was in, remember, I don't know if you remember, she was thinking of running for governor of Georgia, and she
Yeah,
wanted Trump's endorsement, and he didn't give her the
right,
endorsement. He endorsed someone else, and I
right.
think that's when she started turning.
He told her she couldn't win. That's the problem.
Oh,
He told her she
I
didn't
don't
have
think
the
she wanted to hear
numbers.
that.
Because if she had the
I don't think
numbers, he probably would have stuck with her.
uh, I don't think she wanted to hear that, Mitchell. I think she wanted to hear, yes, you will win.
That's her problem, isn't
No?
it?
Oh,
That's her problem.
yeah. Oh, oh, um, um, oh yeah, Mitchell. Let me tell you some good things about Zoran.
Go ahead, go
All
ahead,
right,
go ahead.
a poll came out, but this polls, I don't know if you trust polls or not. His favorability is 60% in New York.
Okay,
That's a that's a lot, right?
okay. Well, who took the poll?
Um. Oh, I don't know. I didn't look at the name. Oh shit! Hold on.
Okay, okay.
Oh, so what happened here? I didn't look at the company or firm. I just read it from New York One. You ever heard of New York One, Mitchell?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Oh, oh shoot! You mean New York One was around when you was living in New York?
No, but I hear about it all the time still.
Oh, okay. But no,
You
I
know
don't
what?
know what the firm. I don't know the firm.
This is where
I don't
Mandami's really going to get his ass kicked, okay?
know.
He wanted to charge the
Uh,
people with a peer-to-pay tax of over 5 million. Now he's dropping that to over 1 million of value. Okay, that's a lot of people who have vacant properties there over $1 million. So it comes out to a list of like 17,000 people. Now everybody gets a tax bill in the mail, okay? All you have to do is send it to the house and it gets there. But Mandami made a list and put it on a computer Excel sheet so everybody can see who's on the list. Okay? Which means you're telling me where the vacant properties are, Master Mayor, so then I can go squat inside them. Okay? And that's what the people of New York are pissed about. Why did he put our names on a list when all they have to do is send an envelope directly to our house and then we would call them back? But no, he made a list of people and he wants to charge the hell out of all of them now, and they're all fighting him. And one guy said it. He doxed us and he put our addresses out publicly as vacant property. So the homeless people, which he believes, if you have a vacant house, you have too much, and you should give to the homeless. So he would have no problem if the homeless people were living in your vacant property in New York. So yeah, this list is 17,000 people is going to kill him. Going to kill him. They picked up these townhouse owners in Staten Island. They don't even have a driveway to their property, right? And they want to charge them an extra 53,000 or something in taxes. Double, yeah, you double it when it's vacant. It's like 53,000 extra a year in taxes. They don't even have a driveway, for Christ's sakes. They can't afford that. But you have to now prove. So Mandami went way overboard, and he's like, so not everybody will be able to prove it. Some people forget, some people screw up, and the city will get more money. Ha ha ha. So yeah, he's shaking the people by their ankles right now. It's bad. So just wait. You'll see. Got that
How many
nice
months?
smile. He just smiles at everybody. Oh, I'm going to give you my nice smile as I screw you royally. Yep, that's him.
But that doesn't remind you of someone, Mitchell? That nice smile? That's Ronald Reagan's smile right there. No?
I mean, yeah, Ronald Reagan was an actor. He definitely knew how to smile, yeah. But I don't think Ronald Reagan stole people's money. Okay? He actually talking to a person on Staten Island saying, okay, we're going to want an extra $53,000 a year from you. Where the hell are they going to get that money? You know what I'm saying? You got to make 110 to pay that 53 off extra. And people, it's like shock to some people. Like, what are you kidding me? First of all, we live in the property. Why are you putting our names on a list when all you had to do is send us an envelope because you know where we live? You send us a tax bill every year. What the fuck did you make us a list for? So yeah, I never thought about it till I heard it, and I go, yeah, the list is really bad. Why did you make a list when all you have to do is send everybody that envelope directly to their house? So that's
So,
curious. Curious.
so Mitchell, if you was living in New York and that happened to you, that your address got exposed, what would you do? Sue?
Well, not much I can do except hope for the best. If it's vacant, I just hope I have a doorman or something that, you know, everybody's not going to know, oh, that house is always vacant. You know, all winter long, that house is vacant. I don't want anybody knowing that. So, yeah, he's got his hands full. And somebody just put it before a judge, and the judge halted it. And it's really not fair to double someone's taxes just because they don't live in it all year long. It means they got a lot of money, but it doesn't mean the government's entitled to take it. Fuck that. Fuck that. So yeah, it's cooking. It's really cooking. Like, why did you put us on a list? First of all, it's doxing. Also, why do you make a list of everybody? We just had to send them an envelope directly to their house, but you doxed them also, so the homeless people can go live in their houses. I'm telling you, it's gonna start happening.
The list is public?
The list is public. It's on an Excel spreadsheet on a website, and it's like, yeah, why the hell would you do that? Let's say everybody that had unpaid traffic tickets, they suddenly put on a website tomorrow, and it's like, oh God, look at all these people. It's like, yeah, well,
Yeah.
why'd you make a list of all of us? Now everybody knows my business. You know, it was between me and the city. Now you're exposing me as bad credit and all these people that can't get a job because it says I owe money. What'd you make a list for? So yeah, he's got an answer to that now. And it's a pretty big thing to do. Put all these people on a list so that either they're doxxed or they're vulnerable. So I want
And
to see
those
him.
people sue?
Well,
Hey,
yeah,
the people sued.
it's already before a judge. You know, why should I pay double? Who are you to say I should have to pay double than the guy who lives next door to me? Screw you, Mr. Mayor. Who the hell wants to pay double? Like I said, the little guy in Staten Island paying 53,000. That's chump change. You know, he's looking at people paying, a million, 2 million extra in taxes and shit. They'll hire an attorney real fast before they pay $2 million extra a year. Attorney right here. Let's go. So yeah, you're gonna have a lot of Mr. Mayor every day up there, every day. And when he was campaigning, he said properties over 5 million. Now he slipped it over to properties over 1 million, which is almost everybody. Okay, almost everybody now. So yeah, old Slippery Slam with that good-looking smile and his charismatic smile and gesture is not going over too well now because he's been exposed. You know, he's got a woman on his staff that's been squatting for 4 years in a property. I heard it the other day. 4 years she's been squatting, and she's on his like council. Ha ha ha! Fucking 4 year squatter. How you like that? Why pay rent if you can squat for free in New York City? That's the way to do it, man. Squatting.
Hmm.
And did you hear me go off last night that there's 60,000
Yo,
vacant
what up,
units?
Mitchell?
Yo, Elias
What
in
up,
the
Mitchell?
house.
What up,
How you doing,
J1?
Les? How you doing, Les?
Chilling, man. Just chilling.
Yup, yup. How you doing? Uh, huh,
Doing good, J1.
so,
J1, the
hmm.
city, there's 57,000 units that the landlords won't fix up because the city won't let them charge enough. And they got 60,000 vacant apartments in New York that the government could put on the market tomorrow just by saying, all right, hands off, do whatever you want, no restrictions. Boom, 60,000 apartments go right on the market. That'll bring your rent price down. But he's not going to do that because he wants to control everything. That's communism. Total, absolute control. That's why he's going to control where you live and where you buy your food. And that's exactly what you don't want as an individual. You don't want the government controlling you. Capiche?
Okay. So you don't like communism, Mitch? What kind of? But it's different forms of communism, right?
Not really.
Right? No.
You eventually run out of money. That's the problem.
What
Okay,
about
J1,
socialism?
here goes the really, really short version of this. Venezuela was the fourth richest nation in the world 40 years ago. They still have the most oil in the world, but they're one of the poorest countries in the world now because two communists took over their country for 40 years. It's just that simple. They went from number fourth to probably 200, 100th, and they got all that oil. But they got fucked over by the communist who keeps all the money for himself. So there it is. And
Well, how
now
about a little bit of
nobody can
everything, like
touch that.
communism, socialism,
They
capitalism?
ruined Venezuela. They absolutely ruined a great country.
How's he doing now, though? Ever since Maduro left,
I don't really
I don't hear
know.
anything about. Yeah, they don't talk about it no more in the news. I don't know.
Well, the biggest issue is getting ExxonMobil to invest $1 trillion in the plant and equipment so they can start pumping 2.3 million more barrels daily. That's when the shit starts happening. That's when the country gets a lot of more money in return, and they can build up their country themselves with their own money. We get a piece of it, and they get a piece of it. But their ruler took them over at 3 million barrels a day and ran it into the ground at 600,000 barrels a day. That's what happened. They knocked off like 70% of the capacity in 40 years coming out of Venezuela. Communists. Hugo Chavez and Maduro, two of the worst guys in the world. They ruined the fourth richest country in the world, Venezuela. And there it is. Only took them 40 years. They ran the fucking country into the ground. Right into the ground.
So,
That would be equivalent to 1985 New York City. That's how fast you can ruin a country. 1985 to today, and they ruined it. People are starving. They have no rights, no food and shit.
so
Yeah,
Mitchell Mandani's a communist, right?
100%.
Communist. What about Joe Biden?
Leave Joe alone. He's he's
All
off
right,
the
all
radar
right.
screen. We've taken Joe Biden off the radar screen now.
What about Obama?
Obama's hiding out there.
No,
Doesn't
but
make good.
is he a communist though?
I hate to say it, but he really is back in Mandami. Yeah, he really is. You asked me,
Like,
so
all right.
I got to answer. But
Uh,
yeah, he's right up there with Mandami. Oh yeah.
no, I'm trying to find like a FDR. FDR. What was he considered a communist? FDR. I know
No.
that's a long time ago. I was no.
See, what really differentiates the communist is when they confiscate personal property. Okay, and that's an absolute thing Mandami's going to do. He's going to correct the way people live using the government. It's just hysterical to even say. And when you start taking, that's what Fidel Castro did. He took everybody's house and property and made it property of the state. And that's when everybody ran to America, when they took their homes. Because the next thing it says, if you talk up against me, I'm going to put you in jail. That's how it goes. I mean, do you see what's happening in England right now? 12,000 people a year get arrested for things they say and do on the internet. Are you with me on
No, I
that,
didn't know
J1?
that. No, I didn't know that.
Oh, they changed the way
I
things are over there now. They rolled back free speech. So if you say something really nasty, like we say every night, you can get arrested. No shit. No shit. You can get arrested now.
Yeah, so, Mitchell, what was your opinion? Your opinion on Eric Adams? His 4 years as mayor.
Well, not much. I wanted him to do better, but everybody gets trapped here, there. He didn't do bad. He didn't do great.
What about what's his name? Bill De Blasio.
He was a goofball. But the
Goofball.
only
What's
one
the
that
meaning
really,
of goofball?
I know
Because
people hate Giuliani, but he's the only one that really did anything to really, really, really help the city. I mean, if Times Square was still all that corny stuff, I can't imagine that being that horrible place right now, right in the middle of the city. Absolute degradation. I mean, the worst of the worst. Come on.
yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember the Times Square back then. Like that. Uh,
Well, you walk down the street and it had 3 X's on the movie theater. Basically, that was it. X, X, X. Yeah. Who'd want to walk in
changed
there,
it.
man?
Oh, what about Bloomberg? Yeah. What about Mike Bloomberg?
He
He was
had an
mayor for
easy
12
ride. He
years.
came in after Giuliani, so he just kept things going.
You don't give him credit for, like saving the city after 9/11. With the finances.
Giuliani did. Giuliani was on the job immediately, then Bloomberg came afterwards.
You said goofball. What's a goofball again? Because my former
Big
coworker
Bird de
calls the Blasio a
Blasio. Big
goofball.
Bird.
Big Bird. Yeah.
The rumor
Uh,
was he used to get stoned and sleep till like 10:30 in the morning and shit. I got nothing against that, but that was the rumor, man. He was cruising as the mayor. Like, I'll get in by 11, no problem. And then he built this extra tall privacy fence in the back of Gracie Mansion, they say, because he would smoke pot back there, outside.
oh.
He didn't want people seeing him, so they built, another section of fence for privacy. Yeah, like I say, no problem here, but just a couple of little facts that go along with Bill de Blasio.
Oh. Oh, weed smoker. I wonder
But
if he did
here's
gummies.
some current events. Okay, we've already discussed this. De Blasio's wife is a known Jew hate. Well, they're both Jew haters, but the wife comes out more. Well, she's taking a vacation to Syria and Lebanon, and she wanted New York PD to accompany her as bodyguards. And the police detectives had to shoot it down. They go, no, we don't do that, man. Okay, we don't do that. We're not going to go to Syria, of all places, to visit Mandami's mother's mom on vacation. Like, if they knew we were NYPD, they'd shoot us first. It's like, that's probably true. But yeah, she wanted to take some NYPD guys with her, detectives, over to Syria as bodyguards. It's like, that didn't fly. Yeah, they're very
Sorry.
interesting. Very interesting.
Oh wait, what's money 420?
Keyed up in the house.
I'm in the motherfucking show. What up,
Oh, how you
J1?
doing, money?
Yeah,
How you
Mitchell.
doing, money? How you
What
doing?
up? What up?
Good.
I'm
I
chilling.
enjoyed your show last night. Money.
Thank you. Thank you. It got a little crazy last night.
Hell yeah, it did.
I
Oh
lost control of that
yeah.
one. The mods held it down though, so I thank all my mods. They did great.
Yeah. was Sophie. Yeah, I mean Sophia. Wait,
I'm
what's her
really
name?
trying to figure
Sophia.
out where she was for 2 years, and then all of a sudden she blasts us again every channel we're on. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, Sophia disappeared for a while.
Right.
I seen her recently, the last failed episode of TPP. I happened to click on it. She was talking about
Exactly.
mad different drugs. And I was like,
Yep.
oh shit.
Yep. She's like, I've tried every drug. Yeah.
I was cracking up listening to her.
Oh yeah. So yeah, J1, if you look at that, if you're looking for that list of 17,000 properties, you can upgrade where you live in. You just got to pop the back door of one of those puppies, and you're living in the unit. That's all.
I want to go to jail, Mitchell. Although I could use the excuse that I'm protecting the property, right? Like making sure no one damages the property, right? I'm like a free
You
security
answer
guard.
the door. You live there. That's the way it goes. I live here.
Well, I don't know.
It's,
Wait, but does the electricity work, Mitchell?
it's a
Electricity,
civil
water, heat?
matter. If the cops came to the front door and you
Uh-huh.
said, I live here, and the guy's like, no, I live here, they go, sorry, you got to take it up civilly in court. The cops can't do anything, so you need to hire attorneys and talk to a judge. So the guy inside the house makes out like a bandit. It's a real screwing, but that's what happens. That's the way it goes. Cops can't do a damn thing if you didn't break in. You just got to open a window. Don't break it. You just got to open it and close it and enter the house. And oops, you're living there now. I didn't make the rules. But mark my
I
words,
wonder
you're
if
going to
it's
see that happen now because of that 17,000 people list. Bada boom.
I guess the people are gonna have to hire extra security now, right, to protect the second property.
But they should already have doormen, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
All these properties getting double taxed should have, well, not really, actually. Not at $1 million and up, but it could get bad. A lot of people could be exposed. Hate to say it. And if they went and lived in your, let's say I'm gonna get this girl's name. She was squatting for 4 years. One of Mandami's friends. Figure that out. That one property owner really didn't get rent for 4 years and had someone living there for free somewhere in the city. That's crazy. So yeah, that could really harm you being put on a list. The list. These are the rich people. The list of rich people. Bad rich people. It's true. It's not fair. People are living homeless. So it's like, yep, here's a list of places you guys can go live. And especially Mandami's NYPD, they're not going to do a damn thing about squatters. Hell no.
gosh. Wait, but Mitchell, does the electricity work though?
Still, you know, you can bring in a flashlight. I mean, you're not paying for anything. You open up a couple of
But
windows. You've got
yeah,
sunlight during the day, and it's dark at night. Could be worse.
but Mitchell, what if I need to take a shower, man? I need to take a shower.
You work that out, man. You go downstairs and you buy a gallon of water, man, and you hook it up to the
Oh,
ceiling and you make holes in the gallon. You let it come down and you make yourself a little 5-gallon temporary camping shower. Remember, you're saving like 2, 3, 4,000, 5,000 a month in rent. Okay, that's crazy
I know
money.
some homeless dude in my hood. He buys a gym membership. He doesn't work out for shit. He buys a
Well,
gym
yeah,
membership to use their shower.
that's the other way. When you live in
Oh,
your car, you get the membership, and every morning you go right into the gym, shower up, get yourself teeth brushed and everything, go to the bathroom and get out of your car. It works.
huh.
So
They
yeah,
actually
that
do
would
that?
work
Well,
in
I didn't know.
Manhattan too. Just get the gym membership, and every morning you get up at 6 a.m. with the sunrise, and you go take a shower down at the gym, come home, and the rest of the day is yours, rent free. If
Huh.
you have to, shit in a bucket. Who cares? You're basically camping
Oh,
inside. You're camping inside an apartment building, is what you're doing.
Try to
what
hold
about
everything
food,
for one
Mitchell?
time. When you go to shower, make sure you wait till you gotta take a shit. Go to the gym, take a shit, take a shower, and come home.
Ah, oh my
And
God.
if you gotta piss, you piss out the window.
Yep. Some of the toilets are in the showers, so yeah,
Oh shit.
it saves room. Just put it, right across from the drain. Mm. Oh yeah, free
Uh,
living in Manhattan. See,
Shit.
I would come back to Manhattan if I could squat for free, man. That would be intense. Free
so what
rent
about
in
eating?
Manhattan. Oh
But
yeah.
you can't cook. You can't cook. I like to cook
I'm
sometimes,
still
you know.
saving $5,000-$6,000 a month, so I'll be all right.
Mitchell, when it gets cold in New York, the freezing temperatures. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do with that? I mean, you need heat.
Dress dress warm.
I'm
Hoodies.
still inside a building, okay, as
Just
opposed to
one,
living on the street. I'm inside a building. It can't be that bad.
unless you can sleep inside the closet, right? For
Well, who
warmth.
knows? If I'm Brooklyn, maybe I got a fireplace in the damn place, also, man. Those big old homes, townhomes in Brooklyn. Get yourself a couple of fireplaces in there. You got 10 or 20 people living there. I'm telling you, man, you're going to hear these stories popping up now. Squatting is the new rage in all of New York City.
Shit, I'm tempted to do that with all the fucking rent I pay.
Like
I
I
could
say,
save up.
it's a civil matter. The cops can't really arrest you. It's
So,
Yeah,
once you know
so,
the
might
fine
have to look
line of
into
not
that.
once you know the fine line of
so,
not breaking in and squatting, like I say, the cops aren't involved.
As long as you don't
Mitchell,
break and
listen,
enter. As long as you just
Right.
get in.
we're
No
saying
break and enter. Exactly.
you're breaking up, but you can't break a lady
I'm
to
gonna
the
look
place
into
that you
that.
squatting.
Well, you push up a fire escape window, J1. That's what I'm talking about. And if you go in that way and you shut the window, you're home free.
But no, I'm saying if you have like a lady, a girlfriend, or you can't bring a girlfriend to a place that you're squatting.
Why not?
Isn't that awkward?
Yeah. But she ain't got no money either, so we're all squatting.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Like no, I mean like Mitchell. Maybe she wants to take a
Let's say,
shower. She's gonna sit and the
okay,
water
but let's
doesn't
say
work.
we
What are you
both
gonna tell
lost
her?
our job for like 3 months, J1. We're out of money. We're looking for work, and we've been out of work for 3 or 4 months. So we're squatting together. You know what I'm saying? You got to live somewhere.
Ain't no
Yeah, I
shame,
guess.
man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Right.
I guess you just have to be quiet, right? Don't make too much noise, right? When you're squatting.
Well, I think the trick is not to leave the property. Because they could come in and change the locks on you and lock you out and reoccupy the property. So someone from
Right.
your posse always has to be in the property once you're squatting, in my opinion.
That's that's all I got to say. Wow. Huh. Hmm.
Uh-huh.
I mean, imagine you, Mitchell. You coming home from you going to your second property. You open the door and you find squatters. Oh,
Could happen.
well, right. I don't know what I would do if I had a second home and I see squatters. I'll probably say, stay. Nah, I wouldn't do that for sure. Probably have to call the cops right away, right, Mitchell? If you open your
Here, let me elaborate. Let me really get into this. Okay. There's people down, and let's say it was Texas, okay? And they came over the border, okay? And this is all true. Okay, they crossed the border illegally. So they don't have a home, but they work really cheap. Okay? So they approached this guy and they said, "We'll redo your bathroom." Okay, give them a price. Then they go, "You know what? Could we stay here a couple of days and we'll give you a better deal on redoing the shower? We have no place to live." And the guy says, "Okay." Once he lets them live there 2 days to do the shower, they're squatting and the cops can't do a damn thing. And they even have a little note, a little contract written up. Okay, we'll redo your shower for $500, cost of materials, and you'll let us live here for 2 or 3 days till we finish it. Boom! That's all they needed to say. They got occupancy, and now it's an eviction. Cops have nothing, so they turn 2 days of working for you into a year, 6 months of a nightmare living in your house, and you can't rip them out of there because you made them a contract that they could live there while they fix your bathroom. And they came over the border last week, but you fucked up. That's what they were doing. Real talk. That's how easy it is.
Mitchell, can Mandani win in your area for mayor? If he ran for mayor where you live, can he win?
Maybe.
Or could he win? Maybe? Oh, oh yeah, your area
Well,
is
yeah, if you're going to
50-50
promise
split.
everybody a bunch of lies, a certain amount of people might believe you and vote for you. Free rent. Remember when Obama ran, people thought they were going to get their mortgages paid for and gasoline paid for and shit like that? Remember that? They just thought, this is going to be great now. I don't know where they got that idea. But yeah, nothing's free. Nothing's free. But check this out. So now you got Fidel, my man, down there in Cuba, right? He takes over the whole freaking island all at once. He probably owns 99% of it. There's probably 1% that went to the ultra wealthy people, blah, blah, blah. So now in the year 2026, he owns the whole island. And if we took it over, we would cut it up, J1, right? And each beachfront lot would go for at least $1 million per house. Just the lot, okay? It's as long as Florida, which is 350 miles long, 5,000 feet per mile times 350 miles. You can cut up a lot of beachfront homes. And all the money would go to the National of Cuba, because that's who owns all the property now, basically, the island of Cuba. And they could have millions and millions and billions and trillions overnight once they cut that island up. Because Fidel owns every square inch of it, or his brother, or the next guy. But it's all saleable to Marriott, Hyatt. Everybody wants those beachfront properties in Cuba. The cruise companies, they want to get a little island or two also to take their guests to. You cut that place up, you got money coming out of your ass like crazy all of a sudden. You can build roads and schools and hospitals overnight with the amount of money that people would be buying that land from. That's going to be interesting because it can easily happen. Boom, 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 boom. 350 miles both sides. So that's 700 miles of coastline to cut up and have beachfront resorts everywhere. And not bad.
But why they don't do it now?
Because the communists still own the country.
But they're not making any money. Don't they want to make money?
They steal. They steal as much as they want. They don't feed the people.
So they're still making money, right? The communists are still making money?
I think they sell sugar cane, yeah. It's hard to say what happens there, but I do believe it's all sugar cane, and it's probably some of the best sugar in the world in Cuba. Yeah.
Oh, and the Cuban cigars too, right?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
But like I say, if it turns over, boom, 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 money flows in there like crazy.
You mean it turns over to the United States?
No, but I mean, it'll trickle back. Everything that gets bought there will come out of Miami, basically. There'll be ships leaving every hour, freighters just supplying Cuba till if and when they build their own factories. Got anything there? Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I think I would say that you would move down there if it became
I'd love to
free of communism.
I would love to live on that island. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know, the people, they sleep outside right now in the dark, and they just they put their head on a pillow, and it's probably 82, 84 degrees on the island at night, and they got no
Oh my God.
power at night, and they just look at their phones till a car goes by, and then the headlights light things up. But you know, they're not cold or anything, so they don't need that much shelter. But it is sad that they don't have power now at night.
Who's running the country now?
I don't know. It's a
Okay.
conglomerate of guys, a corporation, and all they do is steal the assets of the island.
Oh, so they're making money, but everybody else in the island is poor.
Correct.
I see.
Correct.
Oh, okay. That's why they don't have no. There's no incentive for that conglomeration to do business with the U.S. because they're making money. They're not spreading it around. I see. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Um. So it'll be interesting about Cuba in the next couple of years. It might
So
fall, right? Because,
you know, it has to at this point, unless the Chinese are going to prop it up. Putin can't afford to. He's got a war on his hands. China can't handle it. It's way too far away from them. So yeah, there's basically no chance for it. Iran's not going to come stick a finger in our eye in Venezuela anymore. Cuba, they've had it. They're not going to come do that. So yeah, Cuba's basically winding down.
that's the next country. All right.
It'll be the
Who would have
new
thought, right?
tourist capital of
Cuba.
the world. Cuba, 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 Cuba. Everybody will want to go to sunny, beautiful Cuba. No industry, no pollution, no nothing, man. Just blue sky and fresh air.
Uh, what about? Oh yeah. What about Canada? You think Canada will be part of the U.S. or that was just propaganda?
I gotta answer that. Yeah, I actually do. I think after the midterms, I think things change, man. I think in Trump's last year, he puts the hammer down. Also, it won't hurt
On Cuba?
anybody,
On Canada? On Canada? All right.
but we definitely need to take the Panama Canal. I mean, there's no question in my mind. We need to secure that. 40% of all our goods pass through there every day. And our military goes through there when they need to jump around. So how can we let another country control 40% of our goods? If anybody put a tax on 40% of our goods, they could kill us financially. So yeah, it's just too risky not to take the canal back. We spent 28,000 United States citizen lives building that place for malaria. 28,000 dead people. It wasn't even a war, but we lost 28,000 men, and we gave it away for $1 like 50 years later. It doesn't make any sense. We fight wars and lose a lot less people now. It's like we lost that many people and we don't own it. Why did we build it if we don't own it? And they was sticking it to us, trying to raise our payments and stuff, Panama. We had to have a chat with them about overcharging us. So yeah, got to take the Panama Canal, and you got to go up to Greenland also. So then we're rich. Here it goes, though. We're rich on minerals out of Greenland. We're rich on forestry, dairy, and oil coming from Canada. United States has everything to offer all the other countries surrounding it. We got Mexico for cheap manufacturing so we can compete with China. And we take the Panama Canal just to tighten things up. So from the canal straight up to Greenland, it all becomes one big country now for the future. Ha Russia, ha China. We're dug in and we got everything we need. Nobody can fuck with us anymore. And that's the plan. Let's see how far it goes.
Do you think we have to use troops to
Nah,
accomplish
they
that goal?
got money. They need the money, J1. They all need the money. That's what it's all about. Money, 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 money. And yeah, and then we protect everybody too. So what are you going to say? If we told Putin, go ahead and take Canada tomorrow, Canada couldn't do jack shit. Couldn't do a goddamn. Go ahead, Putin. It's all yours. We're not getting involved. And that's it. You're done. It's that easy.
They don't have a military.
Canada's got nothing, man. They got no naval bases, no big army bases. They live next to us. They just hope and pray that we'll protect them.
What about Mexico? Should we take? Well, I don't want to say take over Mexico, but do the same thing to Mexico.
Oh no, it's right there. Like I say, we got to go down to the canal because we got to secure everything that comes through that we maintain the country with every day. Plus, if our military couldn't get through there, we'd have to go around Africa and it'd take 2 weeks extra. That's enough to lose any war there. Oh, we'll be there in 2 weeks. It's like, well, we'll be out of here in 2 days. So Mexico comes right in for the manufacturing. Instead of fighting with them back and forth, you bring them in, and they're going to do a lot of manufacturing in the future. And they don't get hit with tariffs. And we also get rid of the cartel right before we take them over also. Boom, 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 boom. Bye, cartel. Because you got to get rid of the cartel. They're throwing poison around. So it'll be interesting after the midterms. I mean, I'll tell you right now, if I were you, I'd put my seatbelt on because shit's going to happen. Whoo, boy, shit's going to happen. That's what I believe. But everybody wins once it settles down, like 5 years afterwards. It's like we win here.
You don't think it'll be like protests on the streets? Right. Well, not really. No,
Yeah, there's protests now, but Mexico's going to have more food. Canada's going to have more resources, being the United States. I mean, we're real easy to get along with if you just take advantage of all the good stuff we have. You won't get boxed out. Okay, Canada's been in a recession for the last 3 quarters. Jay,
I heard that.
well, it's true.
Yeah, I heard
It's
that.
true. Part of it's because we're not giving them money for some of their resources. So they went to China and they made a deal with China. And now China's selling their electric cars inside of Canada like crazy. They sold their soul to China, which was a stupid move. They're going to have to correct that, or the Chinese will take over the country. That's what they want to do to us. So they'll definitely do it to Canada too if you let them in. China needs room. They're running out of room with all their people. They got to do something. So they're ready to gobble shit up too, which is why I don't know who told Trump to do the Greater North American thing, which is what it's called, but it does make sense if you think about it going forward. It's weird.
Oh, you mean
let me tell you something about Canada. They don't build refineries. They build the pipelines and they pump it into America, and we refine it here. So they're leaning on Big Brother in many, many, many ways you just can't believe. And they can't do without Big Brother. Okay. Oh, I found out, their oil comes here in a pipeline because they don't build their own refineries. It's cheaper to just send it to us and then get it brought back as oil. However, so yeah, people have been leaning on us for a lot of years, and that's why we're 39 trillion in debt, and that just can't go on anymore. So it's time to do what we need to do, get the stuff we need to get for the next 100, 200 years future, and enjoy it.
You mean like I don't want to say steal, but like isn't that kind of like stealing, Mitchell? No.
Well, when you don't have enough money because we've been overpaying you and you need the money, it's not like stealing at all. It's just like you're the one who's going to go through withdrawals, not us. We've got our own cars. We got our own oil. We've got our own timber. Why should we pay you double what it costs us to take it down in our own country? Why should we pay Canada double? That's what's happening. So we decided to stop paying them and use our own. All right. And they don't want to hear that. It's like, sorry, but we're kind of in debt ourselves. You know, we got to do something here. So if you don't have enough money, because we're not going to give you enough, just like we give Israel $4 billion, so we give Canada whatever, $2 billion, let's say. So if they can't make it on $2 billion shy a year, they have a choice: join up with USA or join up with China. It's pretty simple. You need to get $2 billion to balance your books. How are you going to do that? USA says become the 51st state and then we'll pay your bills, or you can go to China and make deals with them and make deals with Putin and see how well that works out for you.
Well, if they don't make deals with no one.
Say it again.
They don't do a deal with anybody.
Well, they went over and made a deal with China out of spite to us. And it's like, okay, meanwhile, you've been in a recession for 3 quarters. That's not good. We're booming. Some people would argue with that, but you cannot argue with the Dow at 53,000 and the S&P at 74,500. You just can't argue with that. You know, the biggest problem we have now is nobody wants a data center in their backyard. You know how much it costs to build one of those suckers? Probably 50, 100 million, maybe 200 million in labor, equipment, air conditioners, computers, wiring, software, this, that, windows, the other thing. A couple of hundred toilets even, roll-up garages. Those things are just oodles and oodles of checks. You know, every 10 years there's a leak in the roof, and the roofer goes up there and makes a fortune patching it. But nobody wants a data center in their backyard, but they're coming.
They come. But I think they're complaining because of the contributes to the increase of electricity. I mean, the cost of electricity. Maybe if the government could subsidize
They're
that
supposed
part.
to pay for their own. I don't know what kind of deals these people are making, but if I build my own house, I pay for my own electricity. My neighbors don't pay for it. So I don't get what's happening on the local side of that bullshit. That's really fucked up. Yeah, we're going to build. It's like saying Amazon's building a building and the people in Long Island City are going to pay their electric bill. Why? Amazon can afford to pay their own electric bill. They don't need anybody helping them. Same thing as a data center. So I don't understand how they're trying to screw the people and pay their electric for that. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean that's what the people have been saying. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but they said they don't. I don't know. Maybe the government has to come in and make sure that the citizens are not paying for the electricity costs. I don't know. Maybe they
I
gotta.
don't know too much about the construction of them. All I'm hearing now is that everybody's fighting for them not to be near them. I mean, it's pretty simple down here. You put it next to the railroad tracks, okay? That's where you already have noise, okay? And your air conditioners are going to be humming and stuff. You got a power plant that goes along with it. Fine, put it next to the railroad tracks. That's not where the expensive real estate is, and we already have auto body shops making noise there, tire changing locate. You know, it all goes right next to the railroad tracks. So that's where you put it. And they got to build their own power station. It's pretty simple. I don't get how it's getting all screwed up.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really dig in, really to find out why people are complaining. I mean, I don't know why they complain, but
see all this shitty in your mind now. Can you see a whole bunch of shitty old buildings next to railroad tracks and stuff? Picture those being brand new data centers now, where the railroad tracks area was, instead of those old 100-year-old buildings that are just crying and sitting there and dying, all boarded up. So I don't get it.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's how it should happen. So when all of a sudden I hear the governor of New York saying they're going to take a year off from building these things, as a governor, that's going to hurt your economy. Whether you believe it or not, you just stop the process of billions of dollars running through your state. And, get in there and solve the problem. Don't say we're going to stop building them for a year. Just lay down the law. You're going to build your own little natural gas power plant right next to it. And you're going to run it on natural gas. That's all. And if you don't like it, then you leave. But they're going to build them right there. So we'll see.
Yeah,
But they're big. I hear these things are 3 miles long.
oh, damn.
The buildings. So it's like, that's a lot of plant material, computer, light bulbs, copper wiring, the whole shebang, man. Tile floors, bathrooms, you name it. Security systems. I mean, for real. Even Allied Security gets a job being security there. So, figure out a way to do them and do them already and stop the bullshit. Everybody likes to say, well, those are construction jobs. They're temporary. It's like, all construction jobs are temporary. You go from one job to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. Guys in cranes, they move the cranes from one job to the next. It doesn't stay there for 25 years, your whole career. As a crane operator, you go from one job to the next job to the next job. So, like I say, keep building, just keep building. But yeah, that's what's happening in New York right now, man. You guys are, I think, the first ones to say, okay, we're not building them right now.
Yeah, I mean, I last month, because I usually check the local news channels, on YouTube every day, and a lot of suburbanites were complaining about the data centers. Residents that live in suburbia.
I even heard that people are going to complain about the air conditioner noise that's coming off the roof. I'm like, okay, you guys are nuts, man. That's a joke already. All those, the humming coming off the roof. It's like, every house down here has an air conditioning system humming next to the house next to it. Goes on 24 hours a day. It's true.
Wait.
So.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I have to put the clothes in the dryer now. It's that time.